Timmy, we find ourselves at Charlotte once more, and at the ROVAL. What do you expect out of this crazy course today?
Well, hopefully better results than the last time we were here. Last year we qualified very similar to how we did this year. We're starting 21st in today's race.
Yeah.
I think we've got a very good race car. They're running inside the top 20, hopefully in the top 10. They changed the race course this go around on us. The backside of the road course, what we call the chicane, they made it deeper. So we had to slow down more, use more brakes, and actually we've seen some crashes because of that so far in practice. So that's going to be a little different navigating for us this go around, but I feel like our 66 LeithCars.com Toyota Supra is really good. I'm looking forward to navigating that. Hopefully have a really good finish today.
Timmy, I'm glad you mentioned the backstretch chicane, because now they have something that would probably have been very helpful to you guys last year. It's like signs in the wall of the fencing, 5, 4, 3, right? As you guys telling you guys to slow down, and when you get down to number 1, you better be how slow to go through that?
I mean, we're grabbing first gear, and what that means is telling me it's probably 50 or 60 mile an hour.
Yeah.
So we're slowing down from probably at least 150 to 50 or 60. So we got to drop 100 miles per hour in a short amount of time.
You feel confident? All the parts we got in this one today for the ROVAL hopefully hold together, and
we put a lot of attention to detail on this car right here. I feel really good about our Toyota Supra for this road course. It's a little different type of an event. We have to play it differently as a team, but I feel really good about the car that we brought here. And especially for you guys, I want to have a really great weekend, but for me, it's also a special weekend. This is my 300th NASCAR start, so I've been doing this for 9 years now, and to hit number 300, it's really special for me. So not only for you guys, I love to have a great 300 started mark, and have a good day to come along with it.
Timmy, I want to bring in a couple of family members here of something very special on your race car. Gina is a friend of LeithCars.com and MBM Motorsports, and you, Timmy, and we met Gina a couple of years ago with some other projects that we were doing. And Gene was a NASCAR Cup driver, the Grand National Cup Series back in the mid-'60s, raced up and down the East Coast, Southeast, and especially at the historic Okanichi Speedway. So we had him down here as our guest last year, paid a little tribute to Gene and the guys back in those days on your race car. But Gene had a difficult year this earlier in 2019, and that being the case, we wanted to make sure that we still were able to bring him here for this race. So you had a great idea.
It was great to get to meet Gene, and he was very loving and happy spirit, and it was great to hear his stories from when he raced years ago. And it's neat for us drivers, because obviously we don't know a lot of these stories unless we hear from other drivers' mouths. So it was really neat to kind of really get to know Gene, and I'm glad he was able to come and join us here at Charlotte, and we kind of be together for that. And what we wanted to do for him was pay tribute, and we kept thinking, like, what are some good ideas that we can really pay our respects to Gene. And so what we're doing this weekend, we have Gene Hobby's name on the passenger side window, kind of like where my name would be. And basically, in our eyes, he's right along with me today.
He's riding shotgun.
So hopefully we can bring him to a really great finish. And I really appreciate getting to know Gene and having him in our lives.
Gina and Christy, you guys have been so awesome to work with, and pass along social media, and we'll post something, and they'll post something, and we're back and forth sharing stuff. Tim, you'll see stuff, and he'll jump in. And ladies, let me start. Chris, I'll start with you. What does it mean to have your dad's image on Timmy's race car today?
It is a complete special honor, and I know he is just smiling down on us today. I know he's here with you today, riding shotgun, just where he always wanted to be. But this is such an amazing tribute to my dad, and we are just thrilled to be a part of it and to be here. And he's here in spirit, and it's just, there's not enough words to say thank you for both of you, for all that you've done to honor our dad.
Definitely been a Leith team effort from our designers and people back in the office, and my bosses and everyone get in and said, yeah, man, yeah, we definitely want to do that, and how can we work it out, with the team. Timmy had the great idea to put the name on the roof. And Gina and Christy, I'm going to use a line that, Timmy, I don't know how you felt about this line, but I thought it was great, and I've used it over and over again. Timmy knows this. But in the garage last year when we did the interview before the first ROVAL, and asked Gene if he had any driver's advice for Timmy, and he said, "I'll try to do my best, Gene Hobby here." But he said, "Find your line and focus."
Find your line and focus.
Well, I hate to lose my focus. I think that's a great advice.
That's right.
So, in honor of your dad, do you have any advice for Timmy today? What would your dad tell him?
Finish.
Finish.
Finish and be safe and know that he's beside you all the way. And thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm glad we could do this for your dad, Timmy, for you to carry the flag here, and glad to share this moment with you. For Gina Hobby, Christy Hobby, Timmy Hill, I'm Mark Arson. Thanks for watching 0 to 60 on LeithCars.com, and like us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, and off to the races. Good luck, Timmy.
Thank you so much.